But you don't think I could beat him? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not gonna be here forever.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means you gotta do some smart thinking.
Oh, you want to talk about smart decisions, Rock? You in this house all alone. Who been taking care of you? Me. I've been here for you. Who else you got? Listen, I'm taking this fight with or without you.
Why do it again? What do you have to prove?
It's not about that. You wouldn't be any good to anybody if you didn't do what you love. You wouldn't be able to breathe, right? Well, I wouldn't be any good to anybody if I don't handle this the right way. But I need you. I'll beat him.
You better.
In this movie, and we want to explore Adonis being humbled and then being reborn and becoming the man he really wants to be.
Adonis has to figure out that what you're fighting for is something bigger than just yourself.
Creed versus Drago. This is the fight the whole world wants to see.
Adonis feels like he should avenge his father, but Rocky's afraid that history is gonna repeat itself. He's dangerous.
I'm dangerous.
He has a daughter now who he has to come back to because he's not going to repeat his father's mistakes.
You can always relate to an underdog story who's fighting for something, who has passion.
It's very emotional, and the action is there, the fights are there. I think we found the right combination.
What they don't know is the bullshit, the drama, the guns, the armor, the city, the farmer, the babies, the mama, the problems, the things we use to solve them. Yonkers, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem. Somebody stop, please. Somebody come and get me. Little did I know that the Lord was riding with me. The dark, the light, my heart, the fight, the wrong, the right, it's gone. All right.
This guy is dangerous.
I ain't got a choice.
I got royalty inside my DNA. I got war and peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I know contemplate, I meditate, then off your click. This that put the kids to bed. This that I got.
This is more than just a fight.
Creed 2 in cinemas November 30.
You gotta ask yourself, what are you fighting for?
Adonis Creed has been challenged by Victor Drago, son of the man who killed his father.
I'm taking the fight.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. This kid was raised in hate. It's dangerous.
This won't be the end of me. Or you. Because we're a team.
Creed 2, rated PG-13.
Creed versus Drago. This is the fight the whole world wants to see.
Bringing back Ivan Drago and his son Victor made it more intense.
You're much smaller than your father.
It's a loaded situation.
These dudes killed my pops.
Ivan Drago has been established, but we haven't seen him in years.
Ivan was an Olympic champion. He was a hero of the Soviet Union. But 33 years ago, he lost a fight to Rocky Balboa.
Because of you, I'll lose everything. Drago represents revenge. So now he's blaming his entire self-destruction on Rocky.
But now he's trying to come back onto the world stage. And he has to use his son to get there.
Ja praigrál. No ty nepraigraš.
So we're coming to America to put on this fight against Adonis and confront Rocky, to let him know that you did this to me, now that I'm gonna do this to you and your boy.
My son will break your boy.
I was afraid I couldn't live up to these expectations.
You don't think you got your validation?
For me, this is the first time having a sequel to anything, so I was really excited about building on the characters.
You got people that need you now.
The second one, we wanted to make things a little bigger. Bringing back Ivan Drago and his son Victor and that history, that animosity with Creed and Rocky, it just made it that much more intense.
This guy is dangerous.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands.
You can always relate to an underdog story, to the person who's fighting for something, who has passion. It was easy to want to be a part of something that was human.
If you want to fight this man, that's your business, but don't pretend this is about your father.
Ryan Coogler suggested Steven, and I was excited to work with Steven. I was really looking forward to building something with him.
That looked good.
He understood it. He just wanted to go the distance.
What a talented director he is. I could tell he was gonna be great for this picture.
It's not just us anymore, D.
And that's exactly why I can't lose.
Steven is very much his own voice and wants to come in and tell his own story inside of this.
I want to rewrite history.
That's one of the challenges when you're getting passed the torch by two legendary filmmakers, and Sylvester Stallone and Ryan Coogler have been very helpful in saying, hey, this is what this world is like. How do we stay true to that while putting your own stamp on it?
To see it played out in a new generation with a new guy, it was fantastic.
It may not seem like it now, but this is more than just a fight. Steven has been a blast. He's a really strong leader, and you want to follow him.
We got this. You heard me?
In the ring, you got rules. Outside, we got nothing. Life hits you with all these cheap shots. People like me, we live in the past. You got people that need you now. You got everything to lose. This guy's got nothing to lose.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. Listen to me, this guy is dangerous.
But you don't think I could beat him?
I got loyalty.
I was afraid I couldn't live up to these expectations.
I got loyalty inside my DNA.
You don't think you got your validation?
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got war and peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
I want to rewrite history.
Don't pretend this is about your father.
I was born like this, is born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this, wish out you a new weapon. I don't contemplate, I meditate, then off your plate. This that put the kids to bed. This that I got.
It may not seem like it now, but this is more than just a fight.
Loyalty. I got loyalty inside my DNA.
If we don't do what we love, then we wouldn't exist.
It's time, kid.
It's like nothing really matters to him right now, including me.
You gotta think real hard about this. You got people that need you now.
I'm taking the fight.
Victor Drago, son of Ivan Drago, who infamously killed Apollo Creed, appeared today to issue a challenge to Adonis Creed.
Don't do this.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. That kid was raised in hate. It's dangerous. He broke things in me that ain't never been fixed. It ain't worth it.
It's not just us anymore, D.
I want to rewrite history.
If you want to fight this man, that's your business. But don't pretend this is about your father.
This here is all about my wife, my kids, the life that I live. Through the night, I was his. It was right what I did. My ups and downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my balls.
This won't be the end of me. Or you. It can't be, because we're a team.
Now you know what you're fighting for.
Round after round, you learn more about yourself. And when I stepped in that ring, it wasn't all about me.
You gotta think real hard about this fight. You got people that need you now.
That's why I can't lose.
Adonis Creed has been challenged by Victor Drago, son of the man who killed his father.
I want to rewrite history.
Don't pretend this is about your father.
This guy is dangerous.
I'm dangerous.
It's time, kid.
Creed 2, rated PG-13.
Some big guy is sitting over there waiting for you. He said you don't know who he is.
There's you.
Ukrainian boxer Victor Drago appeared today in Philadelphia.
Bringing back Ivan Drago and his son Victor and that history, that animosity, it just made it more intense.
This is Creed versus Drago. This is the fight the whole world wants to see, unless he's afraid of history repeating itself.
Rocky's past has caught up to him because the darkest moment in Rocky's life is when Apollo Creed substituted for him to fight Drago, and he died. And so now, Adonis Creed feels like he should avenge his father.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands.
Ivan Drago is the iconic character for destroying one of our other iconic characters, Apollo Creed. So it was really cool to revive him in a way that felt fresh and new.
Because of you, I lose everything.
Ivan was an Olympic champion. He was a hero of the Soviet Union. But 33 years ago, he lost a fight to Rocky Balboa. So now he's trying to turn his life around, using his son as the vehicle for him to come back onto the world stage.
I have son. All he knows is this.
Because of the history, it's easy to make this matchup. So this is his big chance, and it's not about Creed, it's about him and his father. I will break you tomorrow.
You know the stakes. It's a loaded situation. These dudes killed my pops. I can't let that slide.
To see it played out in a new generation with a new Drago and a new Creed, it was fantastic.
This is our chance to rewrite history.
Never gonna break, never halfway. Bianca, she's someone that really has her own agency, and you see that reflected in her music.
In this film, they wanted to have their own careers and passions, but learning how to have love together as well.
So we really followed their journey. What's the next step in their relationship?
Bianca supports her man through and through, but then I think when she gets a look at Drago, she's like, oh boy. I don't want to be that person to stop you, but I don't want to end up alone. Bianca understands why he feels like he has to take the fight.
I'll beat him, but I need you.
But she's incredibly conflicted because it's a huge risk. It's not just us anymore, D. In this one, it really is like she's in the ring with him. Come on, baby.
Bianca Taylor, you're the only person I want to share my moments with.
We got this. We got this.
I was really excited about building on these characters that we were so familiar with, and in relationship with Bianca and having that evolve, which is really, really important to Adonis in his evolution as a boxer.
But if there was the central theme to this film, I think it would be family.
There's so much emotional stuff going on both sides.
Victor Drago, son of Ivan Drago, who infamously killed Apollo Creed, appeared today to issue a challenge to Adonis Creed.
Ivan Drago, he's sitting on this pain and anger towards the world because 33 years ago he lost a fight to Rocky Balboa.
Because of you, I'll lose everything.
So Drago wants to win at all costs, and he has to use his son to get there.
The only thing that Victor wanted was to actually get the respect and the love of his father.
And I think Adonis has always felt like he had something to prove. I gotta take the fight.
He's got nothing to lose. When a fighter ain't got nothing to lose, he's dangerous.
But you don't think I could beat him?
Rocky realizes all he has is Adonis, and he's afraid that history is going to repeat itself.
I'll beat him.
You better.
Spouses of boxers, it's a team. The concept of we versus I.
So when he goes to fight, she's in the ring with him.
The family element is important to Adonis, and Bianca is on board. Rocky's on board. His mom is on board, and everybody's fighting Drago.
He's just a man. Be more man than him.
Light 'em up, light 'em up.